What works for you works for you. Something about popularity not being the same. Something about popularity not being the same. I'm just getting the channel messages. Popularity not being the same. I would do this on my own, but Virgo, you need to see. Like, I have to turn these upright and then reshuffle to confirm your messages or to receive additional messages on your behalf. This is my deck for shadow energy. So when you see this, I'm looking at shadow energy. All right. I use this deck for feminine energy, Virgo. If you're new to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. As you can see, this is a new channel. Welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of this channel. Thank you. For those of you who have subscribed and you have returned, may you find the clarity and confirmation that you seek or need. All right. If you're feeling generous today, my CashApp information is in the description box. I thank you for your generosity. Thank you. I highly, highly appreciate it. Okay. So the channel message that I was getting in was something about someone's popularity is not the same, meaning it's changing. We'll look into that, and then what works for you works for you. Okay. I don't know if that's attached to something about popularity changing. I feel like we're going to have to see what that is. But as I was doing your pre-shuffle, you have the musician, all right, overall direction. Okay. So you do have the tools that you need, all right, in the next 72. You're operating in musician energy, air energy, okay. As a side note, what it is to remind yourself in the next 72 is the unfolding of Dharma, okay. To me, I think Dharma is karma. It's just a fancier way of saying karma, but let's just make sure. Dharma, the eternal of inherent nature of reality regarding in Hinduism as a cosmic law underlining the right behavior of social order. All right, so Dharma is good. Is good. I feel it's karmic, like good karma. You get what I'm saying? Being devoted to being a good person. We have devotion and cosmic gateway. I feel like someone is realizing the more good you try to practice or the more good you're trying to persuade, you're realizing your audience, you're realizing your association. All right. It's kind of like your popularity heightens in someone's eyes when it's negative energy compared to when it's positive. I feel like someone's realizing that the good takes more hard work than embracing low vibrational energy. Low vibrational energy has less effort compared to good vibrational energy. It requires you to be very dominant in having control over yourself. Dominant. What the heck? Dominant, presiding, ruling, Yeah, having control, most important, powerful, and influential. That dominant is uh, connected to someone's concern about popularity. All right. Now, when I was shuffling things you need to focus on, I have pulled Dharma, devotion, and cosmic gateway. I feel like the more you influence yourself, is how you influence people. I feel like you are opening to a new aspect of approaching things. All right. And I feel like those whom were the gatekeepers to your popularity, whoever this Virgo is that I'm channeling, I feel like you're cutting those ties for the betterment. Others of you, it's more so like you're learning how to be more of an influence that works for you. All right. Trust heaven, creating heaven on earth, Virgo. So you're definitely manifesting in the 3D and the next 72 as a musician. Overall direction here. Okay. It says the mind and the world are only reflections of one another. Remember that you are powerful and the outer world will follow. I said again something about a sense of influence. All right. Did we turned all these up, right? So I'm seeing you establishing a new influence here. All right. I feel like there is a person who is, it's not like you're severing ties. I just feel like you're putting people on hold, you know? You're putting people on hold that are attached to the old version of you because you have to show them through action because if you waste your words, right, I feel like that's going to drain you or it's going to trigger you, Virgo. And you may say something to people that may hurt them to where they unfollow you or they don't believe in you. Or like I said, there is a sense of some gatekeepers that has established a certain Virgo's popularity. And it's like instead of severing those ties, you're just putting them on hold, meaning there's no contact at this time. So yeah. So next 72, you're putting your gatekeepers on hold because you are trusting. You're trusting that. I feel like this feels like Virgo. You're proving a point that you can do it by yourself and that they're not needed. So it's kind of like that's why a conversation is not going through because you don't feel like they will understand. It will cause them to walk away from you. It says you are safe. Angels stand close, surrounded. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. And I feel like you're not communicating those concerns because those who are your gatekeepers are not going to understand. And what do I say by gatekeepers? Those who roll the dice, those who have the money, those who support you by any means necessary. Okay. All you got to do is say, I need, and you have it. I want, and you have it. Right. So that's for a certain Virgo that I am channeling. But for the most part, I did channel what works for you works for you. So in the next 72, there's a Virgo. You're finding out what works for you, not what works for Joe, Paul, Sally, and John. Aquarius. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Virgo. You're doing what works for you. All right. and you're not worried about what people say. This Three of Swords. I'm going to get to the bottom of this Three of Swords. Something had to happen for you to establish these boundaries to where you have to, it's like you're not trying to prove to people in the next 72 that you can do it by yourself because you got your feelings hurt, or things are not going your way, and it's making you be in your feelings, right where you don't need to be. The reason why is because you got this wand in your hand, and you have your position, your set position, overall direction is the musician here. So you have control on how you want to feel. Okay. You can hide this hurt, and you can transfer this hurt into drive, into this wand here. Give you direction. Yeah. And I feel like that's what hurts, is that your vision is kind of like, hold on, Virgo, we know. But whatever it is that works for you, that's what's bringing you joy and happiness. And I feel like that's why you're going no contact. You're not doing it to be mean. It's just you're tired of getting your heart broke, because don't nobody truly want to do what you want to do at this time. So you're going to do what you want to do. And you're going to be devoted to whatever this is. Could be a small project, right? So it's kind of like you could be telling a loved one, like, God dang, I'm only going to be busy for 90 days. After 90 days, I'm all yours. All right, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to go ahead and look at additional messages. Virgo, let's see what you need to acknowledge and speak up about in the next 72. Thank you for the light. All right, stop obsessing. This is definitely control issues in the next 72. Okay, is there a new person in your life? Or is there a particular person that now has your attention, Virgo, whom has been in your life and you haven't paid them attention, but, now they got your attention, and it's kind of like you could be telling them how to go about things, how to do things, whatever, you kind of just looking out for them, and they could be feeling smothered. So someone may be having a conversation with you, or you could be having a conversation with someone and saying, hey, I like you and all, but unfortunately, this is kind of getting out of hand. I need to be able to focus. And if you're the person that's supposed to be by my side, then allow me to work. Okay? Someone is not going to like that. All right? But this is someone that has to learn. All right? This person reacts before being practical. It's kind of like a person that you constantly got to tell them, give them direction. And I feel like that's why there's a Virgo where it's kind of like, give me 90 days. I'll get back at you in 90 days. I got a lot of stuff to do. This person they want to call every 15 minutes. They want to know where you at. Hey, I'm at the store. It's like, okay, I'll call you later when I'm done working. As a matter of fact, after I'm done taking the shower, I hope I fall asleep. I'm not going to tell you that, but if I fall asleep and I wake up, please don't have attitude. Like, I was exhausted. Do you, this is someone who's gullible. Am I saying it right? Gullible, Virgo. Gullible, easily persuaded to believe something, okay? But they have trust issues. You can tell them anything, but this person has trust issues, Virgo. I know it's a headache. It's a headache to have to teach someone to learn to trust again. Okay. So, it took you a minute to be able to, control self and things like that. Anywho, let's look at challenges and obstacles, Virgo, for the next 72. Ooh. I see that the challenge is getting through to whoever this person is. It says time to nap. Yes. You sure is. You is having a conversation with the round and round. But yeah, I am seeing like 90 days, which is a long time. A week can feel like a month. All right. Like someone could be feeling like they're being ignored. All right. Let's look at foolish energy. Virgo. The Hierophant. Whoever this is sees right through what's going on. Okay. They know what's going on. Someone is playing like they haven't experienced this before, and they have. So someone is repeating a repeated cycle. Whoever this is that has this obsessive energy, they're in their true energy. So yeah, it's being suggested that you focus on what it is that you need to focus on this time. If this person is meant to be, they will do what they need to do. Keep your boundaries. Keep living like you're doing, enjoying. If they can't see that you are a good example to follow, and they keep coming in with this Knight of Swords energy of trying to be in control, right? It's like, no, Okay, they're going to keep hurting themselves. It's going to push you away, all right, to confide into someone else. This person needs to grow up and be responsible. They have a possibility to become responsible because the Queen of Pentacles was behind and beneath it all. All right. I mean, it's okay to have someone to be devoted to you, but it's kind of like that level of maturity where it's like, go do something. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't video call me. Virgo, I feel like you're on the verge of wanting to explode. Like, because this foolish energy is like your higher self is saying, be cool, Virgo. All right, be easy. Okay. This is a person where, just give them a meal. I mean, it's hard to say. It's kind of like feed them good, they'll go take a nap. But then it's kind of like the moment they wake up, it's like you got to go through it all over again. And that is draining. It's actually heartache. It's actually a heartache. It's really sad. Sensitivity. But we all come from different roots. Sensitivity, it says you are becoming extremely sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. Now, Virgo, if this is you just tapped into an emotion that you haven't tapped into. Sleep on it. Right? Don't react on it. Okay. Because this is what this is what a Virgo is trying to tell another person, but they're not hearing you out. They're obsessed with your presence than the words that are coming out of your mouth. If you have not been in the company of this person, it's just they're draining your energy through a connection of a text message, a phone call, video. It's kind of like, depart from me. I never knew you. Like, someone's trying to figure out a way to sever this connection. Others of you that I was channeling, it was something about its popularity. I don't see you caring. I don't see you caring too much. The Page of Pentacles, shadow energy. All right. You know how to be frugal. You're frugal at this time, shadow energy. And I feel like whoever this obsessive energy is, they're so used to you spending that now, whatever it is that you need to focus on. They think you're doing this to cause them to walk away from you, and it's not that. It's just you focus on, like I said, a project or something. And you need to focus because this is the way you make your money. And we have the 7 of voices. This is where you're going to learn that this person is an opportunist because they don't want to be frugal with you. They want to spend, meaning that this person is an expense. And basically, with the popularity, it's like that's what it is. You're cutting them off, adding them to the popularity. What do they call those? Groupies? Trolls? Something like that. I remember they used to have these troll dolls, and they used to have the little gems in the tummy with the colored hair, and they tell you to make a wish. Let's look at masculine energy, Virgo, for the next 72. The 3 Pentacles. You are preparing for your legacy. You're thinking family here. Okay, I'm talking to a single bachelor or bachelorette, Virgo. Okay. If you are married, you are trying to make it right in your home. You're willing to sacrifice that. It's kind of like you're accepting your vow here. Okay, very traditional here. And it's like I'm seeing a spouse wanting their spouse to see that if I don't have nothing. What is that song? I'm hearing that song by Alicia Keys. Dun, 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 dun. If I ain't got nothing, I ain't got you. Something like that. It's that song. That's what I was hearing. Let's go ahead and pull romantic oracles. And they want their spouse to know that without them, they are nothing. And their spouse is more focused on the bills and everything else than the importance of having each other. Oh, I feel like crying, Virgo. Let's go ahead and pull a romantic oracle. Oh, see how someone's emotions is exploding. I'll be referencing to you, Virgo. You can fill in the blank of who you're referencing to. All right. What message do you have for Virgo for the next 72? A separation. It says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. It's the best thing right now. As a suggestion, okay? Who? What category? It's like this obsessive person. You get what I'm saying? Pause. I'm telling you, I feel like they got put into the groupies or the trolls category, and you've left that position open for the Two of Wands of I don't know. I'm hearing who's supposed to be by your side. You already know. Okay, Virgo, let's shed some light on your reading. Okay. You know how you know that you know that you know. Okay. It says no. If you had a question, it's no. It says wait, postpone, pause, say no. I told you, you're focused. And this person is like, I want something to eat. No, cook something. Can you take me? No. Can you come over? No, I gotta work. I gotta focus. It's like, no. Someone gets cut off, basically, without saying it. Let's go ahead and pull an affirmation. Goodness gracious, you was trying to be nice, Virgo. I see you trying to be nice in the next 72. Now, if you're married, it's hurting. I would seek counsel. It says, I live my passion. Okay. Look between this passion. Someone is possessed. Someone does live for you. Okay. They will do anything for you, Virgo. But be careful with that. All right. Be careful with that. Okay. Don't forget love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I. That's your next 72, Virgo.